All right, welcome back, guys. It's Texan in the Philippines. Let's talk about the subject that I don't know why it's not talked about enough. Because let's just face it, you if you're an expat, you're thinking about moving to the Philippines, retiring in the Philippines. There's plenty of guys' channels out there that talk about all the all the videos, the travel requirements, the monthly budget, what does it cost to live here, all good advice, good information, and you definitely can learn a lot from that, from all those videos. And I encourage you to watch as many channels as possible because you can't get enough. You can't be prepared enough. You can't get enough information before you come here. Trust me. I watched so many channels. Uh, you know, Shout out to Sunshine Shoulders. I think his channel has been going on for more than a decade for sure. I think closer to 15 years. Tons of information to learn. So definitely watch as much channels. But this video I want to talk about dating. Dating, finding that girlfriend, finding that wife, or future someone. You know, that's what they hope for when you come here. If you're a single guy or you're divorced or whatever your situation is, and you're looking to come here and meet a nice Filipino girl, well, if you're like, I've talked to a lot of expats here, ones that been here a long time, told their stories of when they came here, new ones that have come here recently, since after the pandemic. So I'm gonna do a lot more videos on this subject, um, but I think I found a need that maybe I can help you guys fulfill. Is you know when you're planning to come here, you're planning a retirement, you're planning to make your move for to come here permanently. You, you know Maybe that's a year later, 6 months later, but while you're planning, you're excited to make the move and go to a different part of the world and explore and all that. So what do? They all do it. You watch all those videos and they tell you don't do that, don't do all these, don't go on the dating site, don't waste your time. Get on a plane, get over here, and I can't stress that enough. Get on the plane, don't meet the girl at the airport. You know what happens though? What everybody does. I've heard this story many times. 6 months, a year, 2 years before coming over here, they get on the dating sites. You get on the dating sites, you have no idea how it really works here. You get on the dating sites because you want to start meeting these girls and making some contacts before you arrive, and it's not a good idea. I can tell you firsthand, it's a waste of time. It's a complete waste of time. I'll tell you what happens, what will happen, and you can test my theory. You go on the dating sites, and the top two popular ones for here, back in the U.S., maybe even in Europe and Canada, is one is Filipino Cupid, and one is Christian Filipinos, I think. Christian Filipina or Christian Filipinos. So you get on these sites, create your create your dating profile. Get on the site, create your profile, upload your pictures, blah blah. Go to sleep, and what happens? You wake up in the morning or the next day or whenever, and you log back in that account to check on it, and uh, keep this in mind. You don't go in there and swipe left or right, make any contacts yet, but this is what will happen. And you maybe have experienced this. You create your profile, next day you check on it, and your little message notifications is maxed out. The counter is maxed. You have a 99 plus or hundreds and hundreds of messages, and you're thinking, oh wow, these Filipinos really like foreigners, you know, which that is very, very true. They want to go with a foreigner. They want to meet a foreigner because it's a ticket. It's a ticket to a good life. You know, as I'm sitting here now, I think the exchange rate is 54, 54.5 to pesos to one U.S. dollar. So you get on the dating site, you see all those messages, and you're thinking, wow, you know, if you ever done online dating in the past, decades before, or any time before, you don't get messages like that. They're scammers, you know. It could be some fat old ugly single guy in some scam office, and you know, in I don't know, it's any country, Ukraine or some scammers, you know. There's a lot of scammers online. Maybe you've experienced that, maybe you haven't. So you get on that, you get online, you start talking, you start talking to these girls, and they'll send you pictures. And let me tell you, there's a lot of them. They'll fake the video. They'll get the cousin or the sister or a relative. It'll be a guy. You don't even know. Fake everything. Get you sucked into this conversation, and they're good. Professional scammers are professionals for a reason. They have a lot of practice, and they play on you. They prey, not play. They prey on your weaknesses. Maybe you've been divorced for 10 years, 20 years. You know, maybe you're a widower. Maybe you're lonely. Whatever the situation is, you know, it doesn't matter. They're professionals. You know, so take the advice of the other channels. There's many videos about this subject. Don't do it. But what I want to announce, I'm starting a new YouTube channel. I've been here a year now, and the new channel is going to be to meet real Filipinos that are vetted. You know they're real, and we'll set up some kind of, you know, minor subscription or something on YouTube. But I've created a private Facebook group. I'm going to do real interviews with real single girls or women that are looking for dating, a husband, that are serious, that you know that's a real person. You know when you contact them that you're talking to a live real person and not some fake profile or fake, you know. And then you gain the benefit of all my mistakes for the past year, you know, because these are going to be all vetted. They're all real girls. They're all serious, and they are really truly looking to meet a foreigner. So the premise basically is simple. I'm going to do interview videos with all these single girls, and I know quite a bit of them. I've made a lot of friends here, both guy friends and girls, and I know a lot of people, and hopefully I expect to have probably, I don't know, 40 or 50 single girl videos here within the next, I don't know, a month or less. Plan to add goal is to add like 2 or 3, 4 every week after that. And basically do the interview videos, maybe do some lives later where you guys can interact and ask questions directly. Have different girls on as guests, maybe a group of them sometimes, and but basically do the individual videos, interview videos. You like the girl, you want to meet her, you know, you want to start a conversation with them. Simple. You watch the videos, subscribe to the channel, join the private. You do a subscription, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and get access to the private Facebook group, and you have direct contact, and you know that girl is real. She's been vetted personally by another expat right here, boots on the ground. So you know she's real. You know she's not a dating site scammer. you know, all that is filtered out, and you know this is a real possibility. So then you get on the private Facebook, join our private Facebook group from that. You can contact any of the girls, and then the ball's in your court from that point on. You know, this just gives you the opportunity to meet real, true Filipino girls that are truly looking for, they're single, they're looking for a real relationship, but without all the problems and scammers and all the things that happened before, you know. So hopefully I can help weed out a lot of, vet them prior to, and you have a lot less worry, save you guys a lot of headache and a lot of time and a lot of stress. And most important, not get scammed on the dating sites. And I can't stress enough, don't waste your time with the dating sites. The minute, the hour, the day, when you finally arrive here, you're going to wish you never did. You're going to realize it was a complete waste of time, total waste of time. And yes, what they say is true. Trust the other vloggers, guys. Do not meet the girl at the airport. I didn't listen. I ignored all the videos. I met the girl at the airport. Talked to the girl for a year before I come here. She was a total scammer. Broke up with her within first 2 weeks. First 2 weeks. Total scammer. So, look forward, keep a watch out. I expect to have some videos up here within a week, and I'm going to give you the link for that. I'm going to post it in the comments. I think I can pin a link for the new channel, and hopefully you can help some of you guys out. And like I said, and a lot of pretty girls. I mean, that's why we come here, right? So I think you're going to enjoy those. So